Hello everybody. So right off the bat, literally like less than 2 seconds ago, I started humming to myself My All by Mariah Carey, like dead ass hardcore, singing my heart out. And I just wanted to say today's channeled message is going to be coming from someone's ex or somebody who just really admires you, although I'm getting heavy X energy. So just like right off the bat, I give a disclaimer. Also, hi, my name is Negustita. I do daily messages. Like I just kind of channel for my collective. So if you follow along, pretty soon I'll start channeling your messages for you. Okay, so if today's is like a hit or miss, when you subscribe, you kind of join my collective, and when we exchange energy between each other, right? When you interact in my posts, you follow my page, and I like get feel for your energy, like you should become a part of my collective, and then I can start like getting messages specific to you and your circumstances, or whatever comes up. Also on the timer it was 111. With that being said, I'm gonna burn this sage. I'm gonna set the intentions that all messages that come through from this, energy that I'm working with, whomever that ends up being for you. And also don't be afraid to ask your guides for confirmation if this is a message for you. But yes, I am burning this Palo Santo. Sorry, not Palo Santo. I usually burn Palo Santo. Today I'm burning sage. Right. So that these messages are in our highest good. It's what we actually need to hear to be aligned with our highest good, okay? It smells so good. I love sage. Oh wait, before I even get to the reading, I just wanted to say I was not planning on doing a reading today. Today was gonna be I try to do them like every single day, and it can get a little exhausting, but today I needed a lot of energy for myself, so I wasn't planning on posting anything. And I've been pretty active with my social media accounts, or at least I've been trying to. And yeah, no, and then I suddenly felt really called to do this right now, so I'm guessing these were just messages that need to come out. Okay, so channeling the highest good for the highest good of the collective, right? Your supposed ex feelings for you. X is what I'm getting, but again, it may not actually be. So what would the soul like to convey? What would the soul's highest self like to convey about the situation? First I want to ask, what's the situation between this energy that I'm channeling and the viewers? Spirit. Let me just sit back a little bit so I have some space. Okay. So the first card that came out is the Three of Cups. This is really giving me third party type of vibe. This is giving gossip, it's giving drama. I'm so sorry. This is such a it's a kind of lower vibrational day. I guess this is the message is coming through here. So it's nothing bad, okay? Like, no, I don't think I'm explaining this well. Third party situation. Let's just read the cards and not comment on the energy. That was a mental note for me, okay? Oh, and then so we have the Hermit card in reverse and then the King of Cups. So this is somebody who is coming out of Hermit mode, coming out of Hermit energy. But I want to say there's something about the way they got into Hermit that was a little bit sus, okay? Like, I don't think this was so divinely orchestrated. I don't get that. This person doesn't really work with lighter energies, okay? Like throughout all three of these pictures, there's like darkness. They're in a closed room, but it's like a bright photo. But this one is like he's underwater, deep underwater, and like in the middle of the night. So there's something about this person is kind of like in a dark energy, like a yang. Isn't yang? Or is it yin? But he's just in the very, he's, okay. Another way of thinking about it is like, if he's a light, like I started saying the word, I don't know this person's gender. I don't know their gender. But I'm really channeling for a lot of us. I'm really getting this is a third party type of situation. Something along those lines. And I was just analyzing the back. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I don't know why I feel so like giddy. I like not giddy. I think I'm really tapping into this person's energy. Or maybe I'm tapping into yours. I don't know. There's a lot of love here. You guys are a really, really good match, but something is not working out. Something did not work out in the past. I don't know how to explain this. I'm channeling right now, so I'm picking up a presence. But it's really fascinating because this is an energy I don't think I've ever really experienced before. Anyway, I feel like I'm falling apart. Dead ass. But I think this is just this person's energy. Oh my god. I'm getting like the type of person that like gets kind of like maybe like clammy hands. There's something very sweet here. Well, I'm receiving a lot of information, you guys. Like, I'm receiving a lot of information, and I don't know if all of it is... First of all, I don't think I can fit all of it in a 10-minute video. So, this video has changed. It's gonna be a YouTube video now, because there's a lot of information here. And I'm trying my best to process it, but I genuinely feel somebody needs to hear this right now. Which is why I am recording this. Oh my gosh. So back to the freaking video. Let's just read the energies and then see where this goes. But I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I don't think I have control over how this flows. It's just gonna flow. Okay, so 3 of Cups showed up. When I saw the 3 of Cups card, I thought of gossip, I thought of drama, I thought of a situation where people were talking about you, like, behind your back, okay? And in these discussions, okay, it was, look, they kind of look like they're sipping tea. Like, they're literally, or coffee, they look like they're just, like, gossiping and, like, you know, I think your person... And this is not cute, okay? I'm sorry, it's not cute. I think your person was talking a lot of bullshit about you, along with other people. I think when your angel saw that, they separated you. But with this King of Cups, despite the fact that they did this, they still love you. Okay, this is where it gets a little contradicting, a little confusing, a little bit like, what? But yeah, okay, I'm getting like this person, this King of Cups energy. First of all, they are a perfect match for you. This is you. You are a beautiful soul. You're so kind. Everyone loves you. You are like most likely a Cancer. But if you're not, I would strongly guess Pisces. Strong Pisces placements, maybe some Scorpio. Because Scorpio is a water sign, but not like super maternal type of water sign, but like still a water sign. Right, but on, you know, or you could be a Virgo too. Virgos are like known for being very kind. But what I'm trying to say is like you are a very sweet person, and deep down so is this individual, but they are going through like a dark nights of a soul type of transformation. Like they made a transformation like that maybe probably a few years ago, which really left them like bitter, cold, and hard into the world. But then when they met you, they were like, oh my gosh, this person is like my everything. I love this person. I want to be with this person. This person is who I want to be myself. Like this king, it feels probably constricted, trapped by social circumstances that they are a part of. And that's where this Ace of Wands came in. So this is why the connection like felt like it was rushed. Like the moment you guys met each other, it's like your inner childs were like, oh my gosh, I found an adult that's just like me. And you guys were like super, super vibes, okay? This was a lot. But until, this is where it gets kind of sad. This person has like almost like a split personality, like 2 sides to them. There's this repressed, loving, caring, nurturing king. And this king is dictated by this emperor. This emperor who's more focused on material things. And the materials where the emperor gets his comfort from. However, right, what happens when his empire falls apart, when he has nothing, he crumbles with it, because his entire sense of self-worth was too reliant on things other than himself. It wasn't a solid foundation of confidence and love within him. So when this connection showed up in his life, or when this connection showed up in this King of Cups' life, naturally it fell apart. It's like water, it's like a building a sandcastle, and then the tides come in and you know. Anyways, I definitely get the sense that this King of Cups talked quite a bit of ish about you. All right, there was something here that's like third party type shady deal. All right, I was kind of channeling that, but this person now, after their period of being a hermit, right? I want to say they were forced to reflect. They were forced to go inwards and do some shadow work on themselves, and I think that they're in a period of their life where that's what they're focused on, because they have no choice but to be. These shadow traits are ultimately would destroy the connection, and I think they're coming to the understanding of that. And in fact, once they do come to the understanding of that, I have a feeling they will message you or ask you for help or do something if the connection is meant to continue moving forward. Y'all, I don't even know what the fuck I just said. I mean, like, I know what I said because I was there saying it, but I'm gonna play that back so that I can absorb the information. Anyway, y'all, this person, for real, I think is opening up they're releasing their inner child, which is beautiful. Anyways, and it's actually a really positive sign. If you're messing with somebody who, or you were talking with someone, or this reading is really for people who had a connection with somebody and then it fizzled out and everything seemed really, really well. Like you guys seemed like you were on the same pages, you wanted the same things, and then suddenly someone, it's as if they switched. Okay, this reading is for those people. All right, and don't be afraid to ask your spirit team for confirmations and messages, okay, to make sure that this is for real for you. But for those of you who, resonated so far with the reading, God bless. I just want to let you know that this person has another message of they're opening up. They're doing a lot of healing. I don't even need to channel more cards. Like, I'm straight up just in communication with this person's spirit. This person has been doing a lot of shadow work, and it's something that's very hard for them. Okay, this is really difficult for this person because it's painful, but there's more to it than just, because shadow work is painful, but there's almost a level of pride, if not pride, like ego here, that is difficult for them to release, because I think this part of their ego got them through a lot. If they didn't have this side to them, there may have been situations where they wouldn't have survived, or come out of it nearly well, as well. This is also somebody who definitely struggles in some regards with speaking their truth. Okay, this is somebody who is working on that, though. They are working on it bit by bit every day. It's a progress of a snail, but they've reached a point now where I think they are just they've come to terms with their more feminine traits. Okay, because that's the other thing too, right? There's something about your presence. You're a very feminine energy. Okay, the way you express yourself, the way you move, the way you talk, the way your body is in motion, you ooze femininity. And to a masculine energy who does not understand the concepts of divine femininity, this is triggering to them. This is not someone when you met them, they were not in their divinity. They were in their masculine energy, toxic masculinity, right? They were consuming and absorbing content that would tell men to shut this side of themselves. This is the type of energy I'm picking up, okay? So when So when you guys started to be together, right, when you guys started to date and everything, it was like you were bleeding onto each other in a sense, but it was like in order to be with you, they had to really embrace their own internal Queen of Cups, right? Their own emotions, their own traumas, their own pains. These are things that you, at the point that you guys met, almost appeared to have mastery over in comparison to this person. So there was something about them straight up feeling intimidated by that energy, okay? And try not to take this personally, all right? This person doesn't want you to feel like you did anything wrong. It's this person's spirit clearly takes ownership of where the faults lied. Like, why the connection ended wasn't because your shadow traits got in the way, it was their own, right? And they do ask for compassion, and they do ask for forgiveness. They want to actually make things work with you. You know, straight up, they do actually want to make things work with you. They want to, but again, there are shadow traits they needed to overcome. And once they have fully overcome them, they will most likely be the one to approach or try to make it better. But this person is far from perfect. Okay, this is a flawed soul. This is a flawed individual. This person was a product of the chaos that they grew up in. And as a result, they are who they are. And I'm going to be honest with you. They will always try, but they may never be perfect. They will never... Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting. But now I'm going to start channeling. Okay, I hope that resonated with you. Oh, we got the Two of Cups. There's a lot of water energy here, you guys. There's a lot of feelings involved. And then the Ace of Cups is at the bottom again, with the Fool in reverse. Yeah. I just wanted to say, hi, I'm the tarot reader. I am, okay, I think you guys at this point get how channeling works. And I know I probably shouldn't be like, oh, so shocked. But it's rare when a spirit is so intent on speaking their truth that they come in and it's like, it's as, I mean, like, when I'm channeling this specific soul, and I'm completely fine with this is wonderful, I love this level of connection, they are truly speaking their truth here. They're really in control, and I'm just speaking, I'm blabbing. It's fun for me, but I have no control over where the reading is going, so I don't know what I'm saying. Like I'm like literally just like, I'll like snap back into reality, and I'm like, oh, I literally just talked for like 13 minutes. That's cool. But anyway, when I tap back in, I'm like, I don't know what they were saying, but I do know it was something about how much they care about you. Anyways, I just thought to mention that. So we get the Two of Cups. Also, like, I have like a resting concerned face, so try not to be concerned. I just be looking concerned. And with this Two of Cups, okay, for some of you, well, not for some of you, this is definitely soulmate energy. This is soulmate energy. This is duality. This is mirroring. This is how you feel about them is how they feel about you. Okay, so whatever labels you guys have agreed upon, soulmate, twin flames, soul tribe, whatever, right? These are things that the two of you feel the same about. And they really want to highlight these positive emotions because I feel like a lot has gone down in this connection. And it is divinely orchestrated, right? I feel like another message too of the Two of Cups is like there's divine orchestration here. So this is definitely a union. A union you manifested. This is like a soulmate connection. The two of you manifested. Alright, the two of you have manifested this connection with the Magician card. And then the Seven of Coins. Sorry, I feel like cracking my back like all day. Okay, anyways, so the Seven of Coins in reverse, yeah, but there's just been a lot of setbacks, a lot of confusion, mishaps, you know, text messages, answers that weren't called, like answers that were declined, or like how I'm getting to, right, like just setbacks, like misunderstandings. I mean, some of it was minor, some of it was intentional. Like, I get, like, there's a lot of dark energy here in this connection. Maybe that's because other people are kind of messing with it. Or if you guys just come from such different walks of life that when you came in contact with each other, there was no, like, common ground. You didn't, like, what you would describe as good, they would describe as bad, and then vice versa, because you guys don't see things eye to eye. There's a bit of that, too. I feel like. Alright. And then the Ten of Cups. So yeah, this is someone who feels like you could be their happy ending. This is somebody too with their approach. The way that they have approached this connection, honestly, was like lazy. Okay, the way they approached this connection was with minimal amount of effort, despite how intense their emotions were. And in fact, I want to tell you guys, I'm getting the message that the reason why they were in this slow and lazy energy is because of how much it made them feel. They are the kind of person that when they don't care about something, when they don't love something, they can put their all into it, or something like that. Okay, let me explain. Like, let's say that if they had to run a mile, I don't know why this is coming to me, but if they had to run a mile and they wanted to get it, and they wanted to run it fast, like they wanted to be like, it would be under like 8 minutes or something, they wouldn't take it seriously, you know, they'd be like, oh, whatever. But then if they wanted to run the mile to prove to you how much they cared about you, the sensation, like their hearts would pound so much, the emotion would get so intense, like that they would just shut down and then like not do anything with it at all. Does that make sense? Like, I wish there was a better way of explaining this, but in the way that they're trying to communicate is like, if they truly didn't love you, they would have acted very recklessly. They wouldn't have, like, maybe to you don't think like this person has really been that like careful, but to them, this is the most careful they've ever been. So again, I really get here, there's like differences in like culture, differences in like the way you perceive certain things, for real. But this person is like not at all like okay, their energy has manifested in two ways, as this King of Cups and then this Knight of Coins. I mean, there's like all this other stuff, right? But these two feel like archetypes. Like, it feels like this is their energy, not something they're going through, if that makes sense. So what I mean by that is like, they have all these big feelings, but it's like they have this tiny little way, like this tiny little like slit to allow them to release. Like, this is how much he feels comfortable acknowledging about how he feels in his conscious mind. So even though there's all this other stuff, he's just ignoring it, trying to hope it go away. Or, you know, they but yeah, okay, this person, like, their approach towards you, and even now, in fact, I feel like they have two separate ways of approaching the situation. One is, this is the way they approach connections in general. They're either very reckless, or they overthink too much and then they don't make a decision. So in the beginning, they were in their more reckless energy. They were quick to say anything. They were quick to let things escalate. They let them build up or whatever, right? And then once it kind of dawned on them that this was like a serious, like genuine connection, they freaked out. They freaked out. They freaked out like basically they pulled the plug. It's like they were playing a game and then they ended up in, I mean, the way it's like coming to me is like you know, they were watching a movie and they get so engulfed in the movie and they're like this to the screen, and then something like boo, you know, and then like something they weren't expecting shows up and scares them, right? Like this person clearly has emotional scars around love, potentially with, you know, growing, like their upbringing. I'm getting this because I think this person had a lot of wounds around love, and especially with the type of love that they were experiencing that made them pull back. It was like a fear. It made them pull back, pull away from you, and that's what led to this disappointment. Okay, then it comes in reverse is disappointment. Okay, that's what led to the disappointment. And this person wants to make it better. They want to come forward. In fact, they probably will. That's a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna accept that. Okay. Yeah, so again, 6 of Wands in reverse. This is about like failure. This is about setbacks, unexpected failure. It's like the way I'm really thinking about it is like the way they feel about it too is like they were set up for success and they still managed to fail. So this person definitely is quite self-critical. They're quite self-critical. They're especially in regards to the situation, they really don't know how to approach. They don't know how to approach someone like you because you are an earth angel. You are a divine being, such a lovely person from the inside out. You are the type of person that, like, I mean, I'm gonna take a wild guess here. You're the type of person that animals actually like because you respect boundaries. Okay, you're just such a sweet and loving person, and even if you guys are soulmates, in fact, it may actually be because of what I'm getting is it's because you guys are soulmates that they're freaking the fuck out. If they didn't believe it to be true, their approach with you would have been very different. Okay, if they didn't believe it to be true, they didn't care about you, if they didn't have feelings, they would probably be up all on you, or like try to call you 24/7 or something. Like if they just saw you for some kind of surface level value, their approach would have been different. But again, you know, there's a bit of manipulation too with this card. This person has manipulative tendencies. They had things to work on, things to heal, shadow work, okay? Before they could offer you anything concrete, anything that will last a lifetime, they have some shadow trees to work on, which is the reason for your separation. Okay, so these 2 cards flipped. Oh, these 3 cards flipped up. You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna take them. But I was gonna say this is what has been hidden from you. Okay, and also this person too experiences a bit of like psychic blocks. Okay, this is most likely because this person has a lot of bad karma. So the way that intuition has kind of been like explained to me, it's a gift from the divine, right? And the more you connect with them, the stronger your intuition becomes when you choose to work in light. But not everybody who works in light has intuitive abilities. You can become intuitive. You can become intuitive honestly from anything, like traumatic kind of happening to you. But right, because it's like a 6th sense, and some people are just born with it too. Some people just naturally do, right? But it gets stronger through traumatic things occurring. And I feel as though that this person's crown chakra has been very blocked. It could be because other people have tried messing with it, or it could just because this person has never had faith in such things. has never had, this is not someone who really believes in God. This is somebody who is their own God, if that makes sense. Like, they go out and they make things happen for themselves. They do not rely on miracles. They do not rely on things like spirit or source. So especially if you are highly connected, this could trigger this. That can trigger the person. Yeah, that could trigger them, or they may think of you as foolish. Again, that's because they got demons of their own that they needed to tackle. He really had nothing to do with you. And yeah, it was unfair. Justice in reverse. The way this person treated you as a result of these triggers wasn't fair. And their spirit is fully aware of that. And I think they are as well to some degree. But I'm like letting you guys know, unless they come out and apologize for all this shit, maybe not the best idea to consider taking them back. Okay, because they're definitely thinking about coming forward. The Tower card, Balance in reverse, and the Hierophant. Okay, these are going to be the last couple of cards. The Hierophant. Okay, well, hold on. So the Tower card was the first card I saw. And this can be signifying the breakup, because I'm assuming you guys dated and now you're broken up. Or this could be in regards to something else. This could actually be in regards to something in their life that folded recently. So there was probably a connection they kept, something that was unconventional. Alright, I'm kind of getting the sense this is where the third party type of situation comes in. So maybe they were dating somebody else. Sorry. So if this is a twin flame connection, I recall hearing not too long ago that the masculine in twin flame connections goes out and dates other feminine like energies to their, like they just date someone that's very similar to who they just broke up with or who they just dumped. It's some kind of cycle, and this connection had left them feeling very drained, unbalanced potentially. Someone who felt like they couldn't speak their truth, and they were stuck in their thoughts. They were trapped. They felt they needed to release this connection, and it just released. Now this could also be with like a family member too. It may not even be romance related. I don't know what the nature of this. Why the Hierophant show? Can I get a clarifier? Spirit, can I get a clarifier? Oh, so yeah, this is the thing they needed to release. This is the person that they released. Unconventional. Yeah, no, it's just okay. What about the Temperance card? Imbalance. Okay, so Eight of Wands came out for this. So I remember I told you earlier, right? They're definitely going to reach out to you. They will. And I think actually they may even reach out to you about imbalance. So maybe they might send you a message asking you about how to heal some kind of something, right? Or I don't know, but they definitely intend to message you. Okay, that's clear here. I'm just trying to figure out, like, why did the Temperance card show up? Okay, another card came out, the Page of Swords. Okay, it's definitely a conversation they need to have with you. I don't know, but it's important. It's important, I think, the Temperance card. Empress. Okay, well, anyway. Y'all, they can't let you go. They cannot release this attachment. They freaking love you. This is how they view you. They think of you as this Empress. They really, truly, genuinely worship you. You don't realize it, but it's almost like you are their religion. Like before you showed up, this person had no concept of God and did not believe in anything beyond what they could not see. And then you show up as literal Mary. Like they're breathtaking. And this is what they suppress. This is what they keep hidden. And I think they're they're curious about you, yes, and they also they want to have a conversation. They want it to be light. They want to speak to you. They want to speak to you. They want to speak to you and make things right. They want to balance the scales. Okay. Yes, they want to balance the scales. They want to make things right with you. And they want to have a conversation, but they don't want the conversation to be heavy and dense. But they want it to be light and joking. You know, like, they want to be able to vibe with you, or to just to hear you speak. Anyways, you guys, I feel like you can expect them to message you within a few weeks to a few days. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, closer to a few days than a few weeks. But I felt like overestimating in case like I was wrong. Whew. Alright, well, that was the reading, everybody. Absolutely crazy. I haven't channeled like that in a long while. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this resonated. Literally, I only planned on this being like 10 minutes long, but here we are. So check out the full video. Oh wait, you probably already checked out the full video if you're on if you're watching stuff on YouTube. Anyway, wow. Have a good one.